co-main event live on ABC. He is the number 5 ranked UFC heavyweight contender, Alexander Volkov. 258, the official weight for Alexander Volkov.
Okay, it is time to get to the arena. It is Friday, and yeah, I'm all set. I've got the suit on already. A couple of hours before we actually do anything. Got rehearsals, got a bunch of stuff going on, but we're heading down to the arena. Pretty excited to see what it all looks like, and yeah, gonna ride with the guys in about 3 minutes, so I better get down there.
Really? What's up, doggy? Chilling, bro. Hellcat's a popular guy in this fucking world. Fucking go, baby. 25. First thing in the morning, boy.
I can't tell you how hot it is out here. Thank you very much. Cheers. Oh, we're in. Oh, it smells new. That's new carpet right here, definitely.
You don't know what makeup is?
Back here.
Back right. Okay. That's right. You just come in.
All right, it's a little intense in that room. Far too much testosterone. Let's go to walkies. Where's the action? Down here? Is this the octagon? Yeah? Great, thanks. Okay. There she is. Wow, this is a big spot. Oh my goodness. Look at the size of this place. Nikki, look at the size of this place.
No, it's massive.
What are the...
I just found out that it was a soccer stadium.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's why it's massive and got the high ceilings.
So I'm guessing that that's the office for today. Seriously, this is a really big floor to be walking on. It's not normally like this. The last time there was a floor like this, maybe Brazil, on a Chris Cyborg card. Where would that have been? Was it Curitiba? It was massive though. Anyway, yeah, sorry, here we go. I'll be stood here interviewing a couple of the fighters. This tie's not great. And let's see if we can take a walk around here. So, right, there you go. There's the stage, the weigh-in stage. Posh boxes. Octagon. Oh, there's the framework. Don't often see that. The apron's not down yet. These are the positions for, I guess there's some other commentators here, or translators possibly. And this is where the crew will be. There's the commentary desk, all these POV cameras. And there it is. That's where it all takes place.
I cannot deal with this. He's being disruptive.
Oh, dear, when the lights shine bright.
I'm back in. I'm back in.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, now can we please just fucking do our job?
All right, look at me, first up. Let it be noted, I'm first on set, always on time. Stick the Gooden on the end. How we doing, everyone? Just a warning. There we go.
Wearing suits. Oh, you can see the back. Can you see the back? Can you see the back? Bro, I got like a piece of shoestring tied between the last two loops because I didn't bring a belt.
Okay, so we're about 15 minutes away from doing anything work-related now for reels. I've done a rehearsal on the desk, as you saw, and likely going to get Ikram Aliskerov or Johnny Walker to come through here first before they actually weigh in. Now, the challenge with Ikram is obviously he doesn't speak English, and we have a 2.5 minute slot. So I was just talking with RJ over there about the questions, you know, how many are we going to get in? We might only get 2 questions, which makes it a really tricky interview. Like, what can I get out of him in 2 questions that people at home want to hear, but also doesn't leave us like in the middle of space? Do you know what I mean? Like, he's got his main event, there's a lot that's gone on, got to talk about Robert Whittaker, some stuff about Habib I want to get out. Lots of things. I've got to really try and architect this. Hope he doesn't go too long in the answers. Might get a third in and that'll help. I'm not so worried about Johnny Walker. I think he'll give me a couple of things. He can speak English as well, so maybe we're looking at 3 or 4 questions there. But I really find this a challenge because you're interviewing in such short form. There's no follow-ups really, because you can't go down a rabbit hole. So sometimes I've got to do, it's just not great interview practice, and it's a little bit of a skill this, but hey, it's actually fairly straightforward at the same time, right? So we're gonna get this done. We'll go to the desk. I'll say a few things over the weigh-ins, then we come back here, and then I'll speak to Robert Whittaker and Alexander Volkov.
I'm gonna guess they're facing this way.
Mate, first order of business is a big congratulations. Baby Kaio, born 2 weeks ago. Does that add anything to this fight for you?
100%. Now it's daddy fucking Walker, man. I'm fighting not just for me now, fight for my son.
We're done, RJ, aren't we done? Finished for the day?
Done.
Wrapped.
We're going home. Oh wait, fights. Still got the fights.
Yeah, fights. Yeah, don't get too excited. Favourite interview today that you couldn't hear? Who looked the best?
Oh, I'll give you a hint. Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker. Yeah, he's. It was quite funny. Whittaker was just saying. I told Whittaker that Johnny Walker's just had a baby, and Whittaker's got like 5, so he knows a thing or two about being a dad. And I think he was quite terrified by the prospect of fatherhood and Johnny Walker.
Either motivated or sleep deprived.
Yeah, there you go. All right, we're going to get out of here, get back to the hotel, write some reports, do it all again tomorrow. So the person in question is not going to see this, so I feel like I'm all right to share that. Let's. What's your opinion on these? Like, what the hell are they? Michael Chiesa. And also, like, just leaving them in the middle of the room. To be fair, I would too, and never return to collect them. Good morning, friends. Bill Withers' Lovely Day just came on the rotation on my Spotify. That was pretty cool. So I think that's a good omen. It is fight day. I've managed to stretch out the sleep, and I finally got out of the pit at 9 o'clock. So feeling a bit better with that. You know, the more I'm awake before a show, the more I'm anxious about the work ahead. I feel like I've got to just crunch all of the study. So yeah, able to get back to sleep after getting up at like 5. I think I was awake for about an hour, then went back down. Anyway, all good. Now it's a race to get to the buffet. And I love a good buffet, especially for breakfast. So let's go do that. Then we're going to return to the room, finish off a few more notes. Not nearly as many to do when you're the backstage reporter, but a lot more commitment to memory of the reports that I need to do. I've got 3 on-camera reports and I need to get them down. Lots of work still to do, but it's a late show. I think we start at 7 and we're going to be finishing up at around 1 a.m. So I've got a few hours today. I'd like to get another nap in. I don't know how realistic that's going to be. But more than that, let's go and just tackle some of the day. Right, let's do this. Thank you, John. Well, folks, we have a real treat here to kick things off here in Saudi Arabia, as we are about to crown the winner of Season 2's Bantamweight tournament on Road to UFC, meaning either Xiao Long or Chang Ho Lee will leave tonight with a UFC contract. So that was a little hotel room rehearsal. Not too bad, still got a little time. I am probably going to try and do some other notes that I need for the broadcast. I've got to iron my shirts and I've got to settle down my tummy. I don't know if it's, well, it must be all of this kind of new food that I've been eating, but it's not agreeing with me. That is not what we need. Oh boy, hello. Here he comes, just dropping in to say hello. Right, better get on with some stuff and find out when I'm needed over at the venue. I think it's a later start today, so gives me a little bit more time. Right, so I'm out the hotel. Really bad diarrhea today and do not feel well. I've got to get to a chemist. It is so hot out here. I'm actually afraid for my skin. not what you need on show day. Guys at the UFC PI have been absolutely brilliant. They've given me everything that they could, but I just need some shit stoppers now. So let's see what the pharmacist can turn out for me. That was easy. It's absolutely deserted on the streets out here, probably because it's 46 degrees, and then you go inside and it's a bunch of people. So it's quite nice to see, you know, other cultures though, milling around, doing their daily business. Back to the hotel, which is just there, so it's only across the street. That was super handy. Now, time to get ready for the show and hope all this stuff I'm taking works out. All right, hair done, suit on. Just having a look at myself in the mirror here. I've gone with dark brown shoes. I don't think they work particularly well. Do I change those? I don't know. My black ones are a little bit too tight. Dark brown and blue. I don't know. Ah. My daughter's got a show today back in the UK. I'm getting a little emotional just thinking about it. It's her first one on stage, singing, dancing. She's got lines, so she, like Daddy, is trying to learn her lines today. It's going to get down in about 2 hours, so hopefully that will all be done so that I can, you know, dry my eyes and then get on with my own work tonight. So anyway, let's go catch a ride to the arena. Oh, and I'm not joking. I'm taking a full spare suit in case I shit myself. Yeah, you heard that right. Taking a full suit in case I shit myself. There we go. Thank you very much.
So, fighters here.
Okay, they're walking in. 3, 2, 1, and walk.
This is what we call the mix zone. So this will be the orifice tonight. It's way more pleasant than a tent. It's nice and cool, but we've got to go outside to get inside, and it's so hot. I mean, it's that hot. Time for some lunch, I think. So a little behind the scenes look at the catering. We skipped the queue. Someone else maybe do it, and some people got really angry, but that's what it is. It's never normally this good. Look at this cutlery. We've got wine glasses. Honestly, it isn't normally like this, but this is fantastic.
Thanks, John. Yes, we've got a real treat for you to kick things off here in Riyadh, as we will be crowning the Road to UFC Season 2 Bantamweight Tournament winner, which means either Xiao Long or Chang Ho Lee will walk out of here with the offer of a UFC contract. Now,
Post-show from my bed. Well, often on these international trips, we will have a little beverage to just decompress, and some people will get the hell out of here on their flights and we'll wave them off, etc. But that is not happening because this is a dry country. I don't have a flight out of here until early hours tomorrow morning, like Monday morning. So I've got a full day here tomorrow. Might go to the pool, the gym. I haven't done anything like that for a while. That's about it. Pack and get ready for going back to see my girls. So for now, I'm signing off. Just wanted to show a couple of things here. So this is like a local store, and around the hotel you have these, I've forgotten what they're called, but you burn basically for burning incense. Now, my grandmother was Arabic. She was from Bahrain, and the smells that I'm catching here in the hotel and seeing, like the silver foil on these things, it just takes me back to my childhood, man. It's really, really nostalgic for me. Getting a little bit emotional at times out here. Really tired. There he goes. $110 Gooden. This is my resting, pissed off face. It is now about midnight, and that is the scheduled time for my British Airways flight back to London to be taking off. However, as you can see, familiar surroundings of my hotel room, there has been a significant delay. We're looking at 4:45 a.m. We've been back and forth. It was going to be 5 hours. At one point, I thought it was going to get cancelled. I nearly booked onto another flight, but we're going to go with the British Airways flight still, just because it gets complicated with UFC travel. So I'm pissed off, man. I mean, I've had a nightmare with my travel with regard to Saudi, but it's not, again, I'm going back out to Vegas. So I was going to be arriving early morning Friday. I could see my daughter before she goes to school. Now I won't see her until after school. Really, that is a massive pain in the arse for me, and it doesn't make things easy for my wife. It makes things harder for me as well. It's just reality. You can maybe listen to this and go, oh, you know, cry me a river with all your fancy travel, etc. But the long and the short of it is, it gets quite emotional when you do it this way. And I'm tired. Like, how am I going to manage my sleep schedule now? I'm jet lagged. I don't know where I'm at, but now I'm going to go back home. And anyway, yeah, all sorts of things circling around in my head. Honestly, I just don't want to go to Vegas now. I'm really not up for it. Now that Conor's not fighting, I've paid for my flight and ticket to go there. You know, the main motivator was because it was a Conor fight, and then I was going to do some other stuff. Yeah, I've already put my hand in the air, and I'm already doing some work over there at a loss, I might add. So, yes, I'm kind of like, fuck. But there we go. Just pissed off. Pissed off. There's a 2.5 minute rant for you.